So letting your kids know what you're doing in your business, and more important than that is why you're doing what you're doing. So you need to firstly be clear about that, but sharing that with your kids really gets them to understand that they are part of this business as well. Hey guys, Helen Les here. We wanted to tell you, you might have seen in one of our previous episodes, we talked about staying connected as a couple and in business, but we wanted to tell you a little bit about how we also include our kids and stay connected with our kids, and how we incorporate them into our business. For those of you that maybe are in business and have families as well.
I yell at them and tell them off all the time.
Yeah, don't do that. No.
It doesn't work.
No. Look, what I think one of the biggest tips, the same tip I gave, that we gave in our first one, was open communication. So letting your kids know what you're doing in your business, and more important than that is why you're doing what you're doing. So you need to firstly be clear about that, but sharing that with your kids really gets them to understand that they are part of this business as well.
Yeah, look,
indirectly.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a core value for family is my core values. So why are we doing anything for the kids?
Yeah, that's right. And so some of the things that we are learning in our online business space, we've done a lot of growth. Would you agree?
Absolutely. On
ourselves. And we actually share that in little bites, little training bites to our children. And an example of that would be I have started setting my intentions in the morning. And so what I do with the kids is on the way to school, as we're driving, I'll ask them what's their intention for the day. And they can choose just one intention, something that they'd like to see themselves achieve, or something they'd like to see happen in their day. And to really think about being grateful for that before it's even happened. So it's just one little thing, but they are loving it. I was really surprised and impressed, and at how they've just taken to that.
And they have a win, and we get the good news in the afternoon when we go to pick them up together. And they're absolutely exuding enthusiasm and excitement because they got that run, they got that goal.
They achieved it,
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and I guess the other thing that I think is really beautiful to see is when you start hearing your children using the same language back at you. Like when you get...
You're sounding very negative.
Yes, you're getting into a negative space and your youngest child comes to you and goes, yeah, you've been in that little negative space a bit too long, Mum. How are we going to move out of that? So it's... what they see, they do. So really important for them to know the why, and to know, I don't know where I was going with that.
Well, it doesn't matter.
How about we'd like to actually find out about some tips that you've got to share. How do you keep your kids connected in your lives with your business, or whatever it is that you guys do in your work? How do you get your kids to stay connected to that as well?